Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we are on our way to the Nürburgring. I got my car with me. This weekend is the Nürburgring Drift Cup, organized by Skylimitevents together with Drifting's International Series. I'm not joining the Drift Cup because I don't think it is possible with my setup at the moment with my car, but Skylimitevents is hosting a drift school. You'll get to drive and see whatever the pro guys are doing. The plan is after this event to try and get some more power out of the engine, so next season we can do the Nürburgring Drift Cup. I got invited to spot in the pro competition for a Belgian driver. His name is Pieter. I will show a couple of clips of the car and him drifting. But basically he didn't have a spotter up until now, and he asked if I wanted to spot, so yeah, I was already here this weekend, so I thought why not take the car and try the drift school. We're gonna see how he does. I hope I can bring something to the table, but we'll see. See you guys at the Nürburgring. So we just arrived. There's some traffic jam, I guess. They are probably already listing for scrutineering. Oh, there's actually formula cars on the track itself. Huh. Right, so we just arrived. I'm set up next to Rick at the moment, and then the drift shop guys there. But this will not be the definite position because they want the drift school guys somewhere else. So yeah, we're gonna check into the hotel, then come back and see if we can stay here. So we just stayed over at this little hotel. I don't know if the name is anywhere near, but it's like on the big street just to go to the ring. So we're 5 minutes away. We have briefing in like half an hour, so we're heading towards the track now. See there. Right, so we just got the briefing. It's pretty straightforward. There's like a rotating layout, 3 pieces of the actual track we get to drift. So it's the Dunlop corner, then the Schumacher S that goes up into Little Monaco, and then there's the back corner that isn't used in the competition that we get to drift on. So I think we'll have some fun. It's still a bit wet, so I hope it dries up so I get a feeling for what it is like whenever it's dry. But yeah, we'll be able to drive a lot more whenever it stays wet, so that's also nice, I guess. Alrighty. See what the course looks like. Oh, it's a really nice E36 here. We were wondering if this Mercedes was gonna drift or not. It's a really nice 190. The tires are hot. That's going to need third gear. In which gear I have to be, but is up the hill is not gonna be easy. Let's see if we can do it in third gear. So I think we're like half an hour in. They already took one car off the track with the truck. patchy and I don't have enough speed to go up the hill, I feel. If I would do the comp, then you get to like make speed in this turn and then already go up the hill. I feel like it will be much easier to weight transfer the car with the speed you have, because now I cannot keep it in drift by having the foot on the pedal. It's super fun. Just unlucky that I lack a little bit of power even when it's wet. Okay, so we are a little bit lighter now. I'm not drifting this corner on purpose so I can have a little bit more space in between me and the people before me, but going up the hill takes a lot of commitment in a car that like doesn't allow you to do it. So yeah, speed is key. One, man. Holy, that was good. I thought I was gonna miss second gear there, but we did just fine. I don't really care about like this section and the section that's there, like the Dunlop or the Goodyear U-turn, because if you know how to drift you can link a corner, right? But that part going up, that's a whole different thing. there's no grip whatsoever going up, but almost everywhere else now it's dry. We put on 16-inch wheels since some corners are hard. I smell a lot of clutch, so we're hoping it stays alive. Cold on 2.5 bar. I think they are quite a bit warmer now, but I can feel that I flat spot the tires like crazy because I don't have the momentum to keep it sideways with the power I have. So as long as I can have the run up and I stay confident and it's faster and faster, I think it should be doable.
Nederlands, hè?
Ja.
Die mag je van Andy geen aanloopnemen laten pakken.
Oké,
je moet hier stoppen.
Ça va.
Goed?
Ja,
Oké, dank u.
So I just got informed that it's not allowed anymore to have the run up. So I guess the people from the track probably have an issue with it, since our car did not go through scrutineering and they might not know if the car is technically okay. I understand. I know I would be able to do it if I have the speed. It's definitely difficult. Right, so since we're not allowed anymore to do the run-up, I think I will quit here. Tires have some delamination. It's not really worth it to like drift all the other sections because I want to prepare myself for the ring layout itself. I could do it in the morning, so it was really fun, especially when it was a little bit wet. I got to link it completely, at least a couple of times, but I do not have the power to just initiate there randomly, and by that point I'm just holding the handbrake completely still for like at least 3 to 4 seconds. It's not really what I'm looking for here. Right, so I'm currently looking where I could put the car. Since I'm not here for the competition, I'm not supposed to be on the paddock, I guess, but if somebody has like a spare space and it allows me to put the car, I'm gonna put it there. So I think that's it for me for the drift school. It was really fun. You get to know the layout for sure, so it's a good practice before you actually want to do the drift competition. I completely understand that I'm not allowed to drift the whole course since I didn't go through scrutineering, so people don't know if the car is confirmed. I also don't have the FIA suit on. I don't have like a good helmet and stuff, so I completely understand it's pure out of safety rules. And if I'm allowed to do it, then other people should be allowed to do it too, so I completely agree here. I'm just gonna ask my friend over there, Jeremy, if he has a spare spot for my car, just so I can put it away. So my friend Jeremy, that I know from the sim, allowed us to put the car right here at the complete back section of the Dunlop or Goodyear turn. There's still some people out running the drift school, but it's very dry at the moment. You can see tire marks. I don't know if it'll show on video, but it's completely dry almost everywhere now. I had a good feeling about it. I know if I have adequate power that I can link it completely. There's a 350Z going ham at the moment. Those have 300 horsepower, I guess. Let's have a look here. So this is my homie's Jeremy's car. My car is behind the whole tent setup. This is an M62 B44 that's now supercharged with the Jaguar supercharger. His car is completely regulated. for Drift Kings and the Nürburgring. So this is what I'm looking to do soon, hopefully. Not the engine part, just be okay with the technicalities so I can run the competition. I'm gonna focus on the spotting from now on, and we'll see what we can do this weekend with the team, with Pieter. Hope my spotting brings something to the table. Now we get to the Belgian/Dutch tent. These are all guys that we've seen at our competitions before. This is Wouter's car, I think. Cedric's car. Kane's car. Looks like they're eating. Foodies! Smakelijk, jongens. Alright, so huge clusterfuck. After being done with the practice, we went and checked on this car because there is not a single relay in the back in the panel that gets current. So at the moment the solution was to make bridges, as you can see. Most definitely not the best solution to this. I also noticed that there's a engine mount bolt missing. So yeah, in general, we're going over the car, and I hope that it'll work for practice, so he gets a little bit of laps down, but we'll see. Let's pray. I've never worked on this car before. I've never seen this car from up close, so it's really hard to know what's going on, but yeah, try to trace some electrical stuff, and I'm not the best at that, to be honest. Yeah, but the conclusion was there's nothing that switches the relays on, so we're just going to overbridge that shit so it gets 12 volts the whole time. So whenever the kill switch is on, everything should work, and from the moment something is wrong, you can always turn off the kill switch. But yeah, so this is an E46 with an LSX engine or an LSXR engine in it. I don't know anything about V8s, but it's got an M2 body kit. Quite nice, makes nice noises. Right, spotting is going good now. We have the second session, car is still running, so that's very nice. So what we bridged, instead of using the relays, is still working currently, no other issues. Pieter is doing great. Looks like he's getting more and more comfortable. It's only his second practice. I told him to really focus on the qualifying part because that's very decisive here. There's, I think, probably 40 or 50 cars in the pro class, so if he does not qualify, he doesn't get to battle. So I feel like prioritizing the qualifying part is more important than battling at the minute. So we'll see where he ends up. Tomorrow we have 2 more practices. Maybe then he can do some tandeming. He lost a bumper. There's a panel in the gravel trap, but we'll fix that up. Let's go. Big spotting guy here. Big spotter. Right, so we just left the booth. It is qualifying now in half an hour for the Pro 1 guys. He's capable of qualifying. It's a top 32. I think we have about 40 or maybe 45 drivers. So I'm hoping he gets to qualify and does 2 good runs. We've seen a couple of good runs in practice. I haven't really filmed them because I'm busy spotting. Alright, we are on our way to the spotting stand. Qualifying starts for Pro 1. We'll see how Pieter can do. Maybe I'll get somebody else to film. Unfortunately, he did not qualify. The second run was very promising, but somehow, some way, he had to go off throttle. I think he was afraid that he was gonna have no wheel spin. So I'll try to put the video in here, but tomorrow's comp. I'm not sure if we're gonna stay for the comp because we have a 6 or 7 hour drive back. So I completely forgot to film an outro, so enjoy these couple of images. It ended up being a very interesting weekend, and I actually really enjoyed the spotting part. We were able to chat with some DMGP drivers, and we also ate a bunch of healthy German dishes. Thanks to Pieter, we got to see the competition side of things, and we also had 2 great nights with the drift shop guys. Thank you for that. We're getting to the end of my pictures, so I would like to thank Skylimitevents for the opportunity, my friend James for the trailer, and last but not least, all of you watching. Have a really nice day.